It's shocking videos like these that have given San Francisco a reputation for crime in recent years. I've reported on many horrendous cases and received tips from viewers daily. On social media, viewers are clearly fed up. San Francisco was thrust into the national spotlight with this video in 2021 of a massive smash and grab robbery involving 9 people at a Louis Vuitton at Union Square. The next year, gun-wielding individuals hit a camera shop for $180,000 in gear.
What's up, decision makers? What the is going on in California? Over the past couple of weeks, I've been seeing a lot of crazy theft videos, and apparently people are walking out with the whole store.
Videos of shoplifting have gone viral as well. Who could forget this video, captured by ABC7's Leanne Melendez at a Walgreens, where a garbage bag-wielding shoplifter rides a bicycle right out the front door. Shoplifting has become such a problem, some stores say it's part of the reason they've closed in recent months.
How is this happening, you might ask? It's all thanks to a little law or a little act called Proposition 47.
There's no deterrent in the state of California to discourage theft at this point.
Mike Leninger is a retired police officer and security consultant. Under current state law, shoplifting merchandise valued under $950 is considered a misdemeanor and often not investigated.
They basically opened the gates to theft, and you are seeing that in stores that are closing. Chains that are lowering the number of stores under the guise of financial constraints.
One person got the bright idea to say, you know what, let me test this out and see what I can really get away with. They go into a store, they take what they want, someone records it, and now guess what? All the other criminals in Gotham City get the same bright idea to go in and start ransacking stores. Unfortunately, there's no Spider-Man, there's no Batman to come and save us.
Get the bat signal.
And then there's this. Here in San Francisco, it's not hard to find broken glass from car break-ins on the street. You'll see signs like these all over, encouraging drivers to park smart.
I mean, when you virtually give no consequence to repeat offenders and then you give employees no power to fight back, you're basically saying it's on the house.
We might need to take after some of these countries that are no-nonsense countries with their laws.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do this in Dubai. Your hand would probably be chopped off.
Exactly. So it's not about, I understand why they created some of these bills or these laws to, for example, reduce the amount of people in prison because the prisons are becoming overpopulated. Why are they overpopulated in the first place? First of all, bad laws. Let's get that first out the way. Because a lot of bad laws that shouldn't be laws, things that are criminalized that shouldn't be criminalized. But on the flip side, we need to be harsher, I think.
On Easter Sunday, this brazen group grabbing what they pleased. Wearing hoodies and carrying bags and backpacks, they went up and down the aisles, stealing merchandise. There is a security camera inside the store, and a KPIX employee was taking this video, but this group didn't seem to care.
And it was just like an ambush, basically. That's pretty much it. It was that quick, and they just had no care at all. So.
Were you concerned even standing in their way, taking video?
It's San Francisco. I'm so kind of immune to it at this point.
What was the reaction of the employees during and after?
They did nothing. Basically, they just, I think they're also probably immune to it. You know, I think they're taught not to do anything.
Now look, I don't know if it's a cameraman or what, Sherm, but whenever I watch these videos, I see the same type of people committing these crimes. And they all look like me and you, unfortunately.
Oh.
Mostly.
I mean, come on, let's do better. Now, granted, it is the Pookies and the Ray Rays. Let's keep it real. It's not people like me and you for real. Like, it's the Pookies and the Ray Rays out here trying to take advantage of these laws. If we're keeping it real.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's sad. I hate seeing it, and I especially hate seeing it when I'm around other groups of people because then they kind of looking at me like, do you know this person? Are they related to you? I'm like, no, leave me alone. But I like the comment that me and him were having a personal conversation. I was like, you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe we have the world's worst publicist. And then what did you say to that?
When you said that, I was like, no, we don't have the world's worst publicist. Our publicist has the world's toughest job because we don't make it easy for our publicists to make us look good.
I think the biggest L in this entire story is the fact that they're drawing away from people that actually want to do business in there. For example, like San Francisco, right? A lot of businesses are leaving downtown San Francisco because their stores keep getting ransacked and robbed. Like, it's gotten to the point where some of them have literally put locks on things like mustard, locks on things like ice cream, like simple stuff that you'd find in someone's household is like locked up like it's a safe.
Customers at this Walgreens at 16th Avenue and Geary Boulevard say this is a distressingly common sight. Shoplifters making their way through the aisles, helping themselves to whatever they want, then walking out. Oftentimes, Walgreens will call the police and only ask that the items be returned and will then decline to press charges. Now, this Walgreens has taken a drastic step, chaining up the refrigerated and frozen foods. The only way to get any items inside, ringing for assistance. In the span of less than 2 hours, we saw 4 confirmed shoplifting incidents, thieves making off with drinks, food, and stationery supplies. In a statement, Walgreens said retail crime is one of the top challenges facing their industry, and that the company is focused on safety. The company says it continues to take preventative measures to safely deter theft and still deliver the best experience it can for customers.
Let's be honest, what reasonable business would want to stay in the area where not once, not twice, but the same crackhead could come in your store, steal your ish, and you could do absolutely nothing about it? And it's getting to a point where I'm pretty sure they're taunting them at this point. Like, they're walking in there with a smiley face. Matter of fact, I actually heard that a lot of them are reselling the stuff on like the flea market.
Of course they are.
So if you live in that area, you might want to go to the flea market. Hypothetically speaking, I do not condone this.
Don't condone this nonsense.
I'm not condoning anything. I'm just saying that the flea market might actually be a good spot to find stuff. Hypothetically.
Bro.
And anyway, guys.
Now, the city has tried several strategies to stop organized retail theft. Hundreds of security cameras will be going up to fight crime over the holidays. Police carried out shoplifting blitzes in retail theft hotspots. And early last month, police touted a 30% drop in property crime compared to last year. And there's action at the state level as well. Over the next couple of weeks, lawmakers will hold special public safety hearings on a number of bills designed to tackle retail theft. One of the bills would increase penalties on organized thieves who steal property with the intent to resell it.
Nah.
Anyway.
I completely am opposed to that message. If anything, go like... No, don't go there. Don't get yourself...
Why not support the flea market?
Anyways, so not to be Captain Obvious,
but you're gonna be Captain Obvious.
I'm gonna be Captain Obvious. San Francisco needs to send the bat signal.
Ooh.
You know why?
Why?
Here's why.
Gonna tell you.
Yes. Because obviously there's a problem, and obviously the laws they put in place aren't working. So what do they need to do? Harsher penalties and harsher punishments. Like I said, obvious. But like I said, San Francisco needs to sound the bat signal. Matter of fact, they need to call the Justice League and they need to call, the Avengers to come and double team in San Francisco. Yeah, harsher punishments, harsher penalties for that same crackhead. That same crackhead coming and taking the same mustard. How much mustard do you need?
The same Captain Crunch.
The same Captain Crunch, bro. With no milk. How you take the Captain Crunch and leave the milk? It's crazy.
That is weird, though.
Is it weird? Bro.
Who eats cereal without milk?
Actually, I eat cereal without milk.
And you just proved my point.
Yo, dang.
Ultimately, guys, I'm going to say that California, San Francisco, whoever else you want to throw in the Justice League of Misfortune has made the worst decision. Proposition 47 or Proposition No Accountability needs to go away. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like you said before, they're trying to reduce the amount of people in prison for non-violent crimes and stuff like that. I understand that. But just because not classifying a crime that's actually still a crime is still a crime.
Right.
If your crime rate only reduces because you change a law, it's still a crime. I don't think they're solving anything.
No, the crime rate increased.
Yeah. I just think at the end of the day, they need to get it together, man, because people are leaving California in droves and they will continue to leave California. And ultimately, the people that are suffering the most are the people who live there, the regular people. I'm not talking about the movie stars and the people who are out there making millions and millions of dollars. I'm talking about the local people and the local businesses. Because think about it, you're a mom and pop shop. You might be a person who needs to chase out the business because that's how you make your money and you own it.
Out the criminals, yeah.
Oh yeah, you might need to be a person who chases out the criminals because that's your business and that's how your family eats. Right. You know, I get it if you're a low-level employee, you know, you're working at Target and you're working at CVS, no shot at them. I used to do it, everything. But, you know, they're not as invested into it. But you have people whose businesses have been there for years, their family has been there for generations, and they have no reason to fight back. And you're forcing them to move their roots and go somewhere else, and you're just taking money out of the state. So, I mean, they're making all the worst decisions. So, like, ultimately for me, bad decision. What you gonna say?
As you were talking, I was just thinking about it. I mean, and look, again, all these bills and are well-intentioned. Yeah. So there's like three main bills, right? There's the Senate bill, 553, really quickly, that prevents store owners from making employees confront criminals. I get it. You don't want that because bang, bang happens and then bye-bye employee. There's the AB 109, which stands for like Assembly Bill 109. That's the bill to reduce the prison population. Okay. I get it. You don't want a bunch of people crowding the prison system, especially for low-level, non-violent crimes, non-repeat offenders at that. But these people are now repeating their crimes. So I get that too. And then you have Proposition 47, the Golden Goose, which says if you steal anything under $950, it's treated as a misdemeanor over and over and over and can never become a felony. And all together, you have this chaos. So a couple things need to happen. I'm not involved in this lawmaking, so I'm not going to go into it in this video because it's not what I'm here for. But the point is, there needs to be there needs to be some changes. Long story short, bad decision in California. Not intentionally, but unintentionally bad decision. And I hope y'all get together. And that's all I got.
I think I could sum this up all in one quote. First time, shame on you. Mm-hmm. Second time, shame on me.
All right.
Third time, you can't get fooled again. The only thing that's happening is the second time because...
shout out to J. Cole, baby. I get your point.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, decision makers, this has been Bad Decisions. So, if you think that California made a great decision, leave a like and leave a comment. If you think California is absolutely like we do, leave a like and leave a comment. All right, decision makers, we're out.